Is this the worst trade of all time? Paul George to the Clippers, the OKC Thunder get SGA in return and a slew haul of draft picks. I mean, if I look back at that trade in 2019, it all made sense. Paul George is going to go to a contender in the Los Angeles Clippers, and the OKC Thunder are going to go on a full-on rebuild. And the OKC Thunder, that offseason, they traded away Paul George and Russell Westbrook, breaking up that duo and going in on a full-on rebuild. And 6 years later, the NBA champions. So as the Oklahoma City Thunder celebrate their first NBA championship in franchise history, a trade made 6 years ago has come full circle and has gone down as the most lopsided trade in basketball history. In July of 2019, the Los Angeles Clippers sent a record-breaking haul to the Thunder in exchange for Paul George. So the price, you may ask: Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Danilo Gallinari, 5 first-round picks, and 2 first-round pick swaps. On paper, this was a win-now gamble to pair Paul George with Kawhi Leonard in LA. In reality, it became a generational jackpot for OKC. And now, after a title run led by MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA, the final tally from the trade looks like this. The OKC Thunder got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Danilo Gallinari, Jalen Williams, Trey Mann, Jamie Jackson Jr., Dylan Jones, a 2025 first-round pick swap, and a 2026 first-round pick. And the Los Angeles Clippers received only Paul George. This trade at the time made sense, but if you look back at it, it will go down as one of the worst and it will go down as a flop. In 2019, the trade felt justifiable. Paul George was coming off a career-best season with the Thunder, averaging 28 points, 8.2 rebounds, 4.1 assists, and 2.2 steals per game, while shooting 39% from 3. He was a first-team All-NBA, first-team All-Defense, and finished third in both MVP and Defensive Player of the Year voting. Pairing that version of PG with Kawhi Leonard seemed like the perfect move to form a title favorite, but the results couldn't have been more different. The Clippers just reached one Western Conference Finals in the 6 seasons since, never made an NBA Finals. They were plagued with injuries, underachievements, and crushing playoff exits. After years of pushing deep into the luxury tax and failing to break through, LA let Paul George walk in the 2024 offseason to the Philadelphia 76ers without any compensation. Meanwhile, the Thunder flipped that same deal into a championship foundation. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander blossomed into a bona fide superstar and claimed the 2025 MVP and Finals MVP honors. Jalen Williams, acquired through one of the picks from the deal, has turned into an elite two-way wing and future All-Star. Other assets like Dylan Jones have provided rotational depth, and the Thunder still own a 2025 pick swap and a 2026 first rounder from the deal. This wasn't just a good trade, it was a franchise-altering heist. To make matters worse for the Clippers, they sacrificed their future for a championship window that never opened. Even with Kawhi Leonard and James Harden are still on the roster, the team looks like it's running on fumes. Their flexibility is gutted and their future has been mortgaged, all for a player who never brought them to the mountaintop. But as for the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won the title, they hoisted the Larry O'Brien trophy, and look poised to dominate for the years to come. The Paul George trade stands as a cautionary tale. Win now moves can backfire catastrophically, and the Clippers gave away the keys to their future to the Thunder, and the Thunder in turn got those keys and transformed them into an NBA dynasty in the making. In retrospect, this was not just the worst trade in the modern era, it might be the worst trade in NBA history. So what do you think about this in the comment section down below? Was this the worst trade in NBA history? Because you have seen worst trades in NBA history. But like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, get notified, because I'm going to be releasing a ton of content of this nature. And I'm out. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.